Someone's working really hard to hide their true feelings. Please scroll on if this doesn't resonate. Operate in love and you will prosper. Okay, that tells me that this is a frustrating person. Doesn't know how to handle their feelings. That's why they hide them. But they're attracted to your sweet spirit. Like inside, their feelings are a lot more mushy than what you might think, but they can't show it. Let's manifest that they will, okay? Let's manifest a good outcome. Imagine a good conversation. Imagine this going well, okay? Because this is someone who, if this is for you, it's because you want this person in your life, or you did at one point. I'm really getting a good vibe from this. Like, it's a difficult person. Just somebody who at least you've had difficult interactions with. Happy without them. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's so difficult to have the interactions been that you have not wanted them back in your life. Wow, that flew out. You need to move on. Whoa. Okay. Wow, pretending not to care. See, this person hasn't healed enough. That's what I'm getting. You're still happy without them. And that's the question you're asking is, if this is for you, seriously, you've been asking because you've been thinking about bringing this person back into your life. I'm talking to people who, we're ascending. And, I've been talking lately on this channel about doing readings that are more ascension-based. That's what this is. Like, basically, as the ascension might not look like what you think. It's like our stories are just going to get better and better. Things are going well for you and you've thought about bringing them back into your life, or they've moved. Look, they've reached out to you energetically is what I'm saying. Like, you are discerning enough to know that. They may not have reached out to you via text or something, but something about them is like, they're back in your energy, and it's not like a normal thing for you. Like, randomly thinking about this person. They could be sending energy your way. Does not mean you have to do anything about it. If you're happy without them, then you need to move on. Okay? If you're asking yourself, are you happy without them? I'm telling you, the answer is already within you. If you're happy without them, then you need to move on. Don't turn around and look at this, because just the fact that this person is this frustrating is your answer, What else do you need to know? But there's a spiritual lesson in this. That's what the whole thing is, really. Everything is. So, it's a spiritual lesson. Big change. I said spiritual lesson just as lesson learned comes out. Of course. Yeah. That's really... Okay, I'm getting reminded of this one time. I knew someone who was moving on to a new relationship and was suddenly contacted by their ex, and they're like, should I get back with my ex? Because they were married. And it's like, no, it was almost just confirmation that he needed to move on, because if she had contacted him before he started dating this new person, they probably would have got back together and they wouldn't have been happy. It was good that he started dating someone else. I mean, he was within his rights. It's a long story. I'm just going to say, I'm getting just a feeling of this person is coming along at a time when you've had a big change, and maybe you're wondering, because I know how it is, okay, I know what it is. When things change spiritually, and I'm seeing this all over my feed, okay, that's why I'm doing this reading, because I just felt like there was a message in it to really help elevate someone spiritually. And like, I've been seeing stuff all over my feed about how right before you're about to get some big manifestation, like right before something comes in, your world might start crumbling. It might just seem like nothing's going right. Having said that, I mean, that's just one example. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying that's happening. What I'm saying is things tend to come all at one time, whether it's building up or tearing down. Like, so even good things tend to come. Like, that's what I mean. Like, things could be falling away, but at the same time, good things are coming in. So you might just be going through a big shift spiritually and a lot of changes and think, oh, well, maybe, oh, look, anything sent to harm you has been bound. Dust off your feet and move on. That's what Jesus told his disciples to, when people wouldn't receive the gospel. Dust off your feet and move on. Okay. This person hasn't learned the lesson. I'm sorry. That's another thing about these cards. Sometimes is like they distract me from what I was saying. If the thought was important, it'll come back to me, because I know I was on some other thought. But like, manifestation deck here, like, oh, okay, I know what it was. I think maybe you're looking for changes where there are not supposed to be changes. You know what I mean? Like, just because one thing changed spiritually doesn't mean everything has to change all at once. So this doesn't have to be one of those changes. You can pick and choose. And look, you flow with love. This came out just as I said that. You are powerful yet humble. You have control over your thoughts and you fear nothing. Let's speak this. Speak this into your life. Okay? I want you to really sit and meditate for a few minutes about what your life would look like if it was just happy as possible. Go darken your mind, get quiet, and just, ask God to show you what happiness even looks like to you. I feel like somebody needs to hear that. You flow with love, and you fear nothing. Like, this is a distraction for your thoughts. You do have control. Let's speak it. No fear. And there's something about this where you need to know that you're way more powerful than this. Okay? Something about this made you afraid to love or afraid to let love flow through you, but it doesn't have to be romantic. You know what I mean? Like, even this whole thing doesn't have to be romantic. None of it does. But this has made you scared and made you hold back a lot in ways that you shouldn't. Happy without them. It's good that you're happy without them, but no fear. Anything sent to harm you has been bound. I'm going to end with this. You fear nothing. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.